Hey everybody, it's me, Ruby Collins, and I'm going to talk to you about how an indie artist can get radio exposure without a recording contract by Bob Baker. Quick, answer this question. What's the best way to get exposure for your music on the radio? If you're like 99% of musicians, your first response has something to do with getting one of your songs put into regular rotation on a certain music station or a show. That's a good yet predictable answer, but if your thoughts on radio exposure end there, you're probably robbing yourself of some powerful options to reach fans. I suggest you think outside the lines and begin to view all radio stations and programs, no matter what the format or content, as potential publicity avenues. For instance, new age artist Laurie Z was once interviewed on a syndicated radio show called Tech Talk, which is also broadcast on the internet. The program featured people who use modern technology in various fields. Past guests include Tom Clancy, Russell and Todd Rundgren. That's Rundgren. Rundgren. Laurie was invited on to discuss how she's used technology to create her music and market herself. The main thing to note in this example is that a musical act is getting media exposure on non-music show. What a concept. How many potential avenues of promotion are you overlooking because you focus only on the obvious music-related options available to you? One great source of publicity is a talk show. To get booked as a guest, you must establish yourself as an expert of sorts on some aspect of your musical niche. Here are some possible angles for different genres. A musician should hook up with a psychologist or music therapist to discuss the stress-reducing benefits of mellow jazz music. A traditional blues player who has either lived through or learned a lot about regional music history should pitch himself as an expert on local culture. A punk or metal band member could become an advocate for safe mosh pit etiquette and offer to enlighten kids and other parents on common sense advice when attending concerts. A rap singer might debunk myths about the genre and demonstrate that not all rap is about sex, drugs, violence, and life on the streets. A country musician should team up with a fitness instructor and show the virtues of line dancing as a fun form of exercise. Become a music trivia expert. Do you know way too much about the Beatles or Elvis or the 50s, 60s, or 70s? Or some other musical niche? If so, appoint yourself to be your area's media consultant on the topic. By positioning yourself as an expert, you'll be invited to appear on a number of radio programs. Best yet, while you enlighten listeners on your topic, you can also work in plugs for your band or your CD.
I'm okay, darling. Just hold me. Hope you're okay with this, 'cause baby, it's been what I missed. Don't usually let my feelings show. This time I thought you should know. Sounds crazy, I'm for real, but baby, you should really know just how this feels, 'cause I'm really having a good time, and I thought you should know.
I do. Are you okay with this? Are you okay, my darling? Are you okay with